Hi, and welcome to the daily reading for the 7th of August. And the 7th of August reading is from Jesus Calling, like every other day this year, and it's by Sarah Young. And the subtitle is Enjoying Peace in His Presence, which I don't think you can see for the glare. Okay, so it's a bit of a long one today, August 7th. Understanding will never bring you peace. That's why I have instructed you to trust in me, not to your understanding. Human beings have a voracious appetite for trying to figure things out in order to gain a sense of mastery over their lives. But the world presents you with an endless series of problems. Oh, my eyes are flickering here. As soon as you master one set, another pops up to challenge you. The relief you had anticipated is short-lived. Soon your mind is gearing up again, searching for understanding, which is mastery, instead of seeking me, your master. The wisest of all men, Solomon, could never think his way through to peace. His vast understanding resulted in feelings of futility rather than in fulfillment. Finally, he lost his way and succumbed to the will of his wives by worshipping idols. My peace is not an elusive goal hidden in the center of some complicated maze. Actually, you are always enveloped in peace, which is inherent in my presence. As you look to me, you gain awareness of this precious peace. And this reading ties in with Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6, Romans 3, verse 1, and 2 Thessalonians 3, verse 16, I think that is. Sorry, my eyes are flicking back and forward. I was exploring them today again. You know, if this is the first time you've watched a video of me, I gave up my glasses a few months back when I was doing these readings and for most other things that I do. But I do wear them for screen time when I'm looking at small writing and I have to work quickly. But anyway, I have one long-sighted eye and one short-sighted eye, and I was testing them today again, and this one is still, if I close this one sees, and if I close like at a distance, and if I close this one sees close up. It's quite fascinating. But anyway, back to the reading. This is just in case you're following along with my eyesight. Understanding. This is me to a T. Trying to understand, to figure out why somebody does what they do, or why something happens the way it happens. My mind, it just goes over and over and over. But I am much better now at switching it off, switching off that trying to understand, because I do understand that there's no point in me trying to understand. I will never understand why people do what they do. I will never understand, the way things happen. I can't. I'm human. I can't understand it. And as the reading says, as soon as you kind of grasp an understanding for one thing, then there's another thing to try and understand. So Jesus is saying you will never find peace if you are constantly trying to understand everything. Obviously there's things that we want to understand, like when kids are at school, they want to understand math, arithmetic, they want to understand how to do things. That's okay, we're learning. There's a difference, I think, between understanding to learn and just trying to work out why something is done. If I tried to understand why I believe in Jesus and God, I would just put myself in an early grave, I think. So it's about this trust that Jesus talks about, this trust that the peace is within the presence of Christ, in the presence of God. The peace is actually within us, because I believe that we are God, we are Jesus, and the peace is in here. It's not out there. We'll never find it out there. It's like the understanding, we'll never find it all. But if we look inwards, we can find that peace, and we can understand ourselves within that peace. We can understand ourselves within our place that we are, I think. That's certainly the way that I believe. So I invite you today to stop trying to understand everything. That's what I'm going to do, or that's what I am doing. I'm just not doing it fast enough. I would like to not launch into why did they do that as soon as it happens. So, and just observe, this is what is happening. I don't have to understand why it's happening. If it's something I don't like, then maybe I could try to change it. Or if it's within my realm of possibility, I could maybe try and change it. But anyway, this is another subject I could go on for days, but I only have 5 minutes. Namaste, love to you all. Bye now. Bye.